You are listening to Radioactive 90.4 megahertz. Get active.
Hello, this is Preeti. The Preeti Bhuyan talk show is a platform to speak out your mind. I feel every person has something wonderful and unique inside their mind which may be worth listening and it may be motivate or inspire others. Preeti's talk is about fitness, inspiration, motivation, sharing knowledge, and celebrating womanhood. Stay tuned, stay connected. This is Preeti with loads of love. Welcome to the Preeti Bhuyan Talk Show. I bring people here in front of you who has something beautiful in their mind, in their heart, which may motivate or inspire you, or maybe it's worth listening. I am the host Preeti Bhuyan, and my today's guest is.
My name is Sanjay. I am a Sindhi by birth and I'm passionate about food. I do real estate business. I have played a lot of sports games in life. I am a gym freak. I was a bodybuilding trainer at one time. Those days where I used to do my exercises, I used to climb hills. I have climbed hills, Chamundi Hills, Mysore for 7 consecutive years.
Oh,
7 full years without a break. Every day. 5:30 to 9 used to be my exercise time in the morning.
okay.
With including the gym and my cycling. I used to cycle also. And of course my climbing of hill. That is steps. Around 1100 steps every day.
Every day.
Every day without fail.
fail.
For 7 years I have done that. 6 years I was on bed after surgery.
Can you tell me what was happened to you?
I had a sciatica problem and I underwent a surgery of slip discs. My L4 and L5 were preluded out completely and they were touching the nerves and it was really painful. I had no other choice but to go in for a surgery. Yeah, I had joined my gym, everything, but again this sciatica troubled me and I used to do cardio. I used to do my weights. Weights never give me a problem because I always have a backrest. I always put a backrest and then do it. So I have no issues in that. I had issue in walking because I got heel spur and I had sciatica started again. Sciatica shoots, I cry. It is very painful.
So now about you first.
I have a passion for food. I cook food passionately. I am not I can't say myself that I am a big chef. But yes, I really cook good food. If given a proper recipe of any country, of anywhere, I can definitely, with the right ingredients. Of course, Sindhi food I can definitely cook without a recipe too, because I know what Sindhi food is. And I have cooked it many times. I learned it from my mother. She was bedridden. At that time, I used to serve her. So that is the time she used to tell me, put this, put that, now this, that. I have started cooking that. So I have learned it in that way. But given recipes, yes, I have written my own recipes. I have changed recipes.
But she said you have written some book also.
Yeah. Also, I try. If I like it, it is on my book. If I don't like it, it is goes into the garbage. So I love, see, when I was bedridden, I had no other choice. I would watch TV. Then I became a food buff.
When did you meet Karishma?
1989.
How did you meet Karishma?
I was in Mysore in 1989. I left Mysore. And when I went to Bombay, to my uncles, where I did all my, my other practical things in life, learned what life is.
Right.
I met her accidentally in a college where she was, studying in some college, and my common friends, used to study there. So we met, and I liked her, though I didn't propose her at that time. I was too this thing, but then it happened that our pujari sirs, who were the matchmakers in our community, he showed me few girls. I was not interested, sort of, because the face was there in my mind.
Karishma's.
And the face was always there. So accidentally I came to know where she stays also. So I told him, boss, you have shown me so many. I will give you one address. You go, baat chalao udhar.
Oh, super.
तुम उधर बात चलाओ, तुम उसको मेरे proposal different way में दो. Like it is a proposal from the parents and things like that. Never say this way that it is this way.
So
and
you
that way.
make something arrangement like that.
Yeah. So bribed him also.
Right.
And ultimately, yes, he arranged.
Karishma was aware of all this?
No.
Are you? No, not at all. Okay.
This is the first time she is coming to know.
Oh.
I would say that way. So it was like that. So it was arranged, and her parents liked me, and of course I always liked her. That is a different issue. Then again I all said yes, and things went further, and we got married. I think the ring ceremony to my wedding was approximately the roka we call it, the immediately when we get engaged. The engagement to wedding was exactly 100 days. In 100 days we got married.
What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat?
My favorite in Sindhi, if you say yes, it is known as bhuga chawal we call it. Any other language is known as onion pulao. It's brown in color.
Okay.
It's not normal white rice. It's brown in color because we add little bit of garam masala. While giving a tadka, we always add little bit of garam masala so that darkish brown shows up. That is the only reason. And with that, I love sai bhaji. That is made of spinach and few other ingredients and vegetables. Accompaniments with that is, you can say, dudi, karela, all those vegetables, wedges. We cut it into wedges, deep fry them, or we can just roast them, boil and roast them. However people feel like. Earlier we used to eat deep fried.
Right.
Deep fried ones and then topped with masalas. That is my favorite, personal favorite food.
Right.
With bundi ka raita, of course. And papad. Papad, without papad, Sindhi is a waste, I would say.
True.
So that is my favorite food.
Every day, almost you try a new dish. You said that you keep trying things. Do you think sometime whatever you have tried, want to publish for the other people someday? Do you have any dream like that?
Yes, that I can. I want to write it in a proper way and I want to publish my own book. I keep trying things. I have tasted horrible food also in my life. It's not that I have not tasted horrible food.
Right.
But I keep trying. We love eating home food rather than, having
It is
outside.
always healthy. That's true.
So, yeah, I love idlis. Idlis you can give me 365 days.
You love it.
Oh, yes. 3 times a day, 365 days I'll eat.
Right.
Without any...
So Sindhi cuisine are mostly vegetarian food.
No, there is
Sindhi
non-veg. There is
non-veg
non-veg.
also? Okay.
We call it, fish is there. CL fish we call it. CL fish is cooked with onions and tomatoes.
Okay.
The base is all the same. Only few names have changed. Few ingredients maybe here and there. Some put healthy in some community and we might not put it.
Right.
It's just the same. Basics are the same. The onion, garlic, tomato, ginger is the same in chili.
Exactly.
This is in the entire world cuisine. It is the same thing. The only thing is the quantity changes. The taste changes. Some put half a spoon. We put 1 spoon. It depends on taste to taste.
Right.
Rest everything is the same. The basics are all the same.
True.
The additions are makes
Maybe
the
spices.
makes
and,
the makes that
seasoning
make
and
that particular recipe as some community. Assamese food. I love Assamese food. I like good food.
It's less of masala.
Bhut jolakia. I love bhut jolakias. I took it as a normal chili and bit it. But I swear by God, I will never bite again.
True.
I had hiccups like mad. I was sweating
Right.
unless and until I had a glass of cold milk. So it subsided.
Right.
But one thing good about that chili is it never gives you acidity.
Never gives. Yes. That's.
It will never, it is not harmful. It is spicy, yes,
Yes.
but it is not
It's
harmful.
spiciest actually, but yes.
Yes, it is
For health also it is good.
It is
people say.
1 million Scoville units per chili is not a small thing.
Yes. True.
They're the spiciest chili in the world.
What do you like to say about vegan food?
That's the fashion. Avoid oils. Nowadays, people are using double refined oils and triple refined oils. There's no point eating them. There is no, because they have no nutrients in that, nothing. It is better to still have a normal oil also, which is healthy also, but have it in a smaller quantity. Don't indulge yourself 3 times a day with deep fried food and then try to be healthy. No, you are cheating yourself. Because today, everything is made with the supplements. Nothing is natural today. Even organic food, which people talk about organic, I say 60-70% is not organic. It's just by the name it is organic. Because that soil itself is not there. Today, when a soil is polluted, you cannot expect it to be organic. It's just the way of making new name, putting a new name and making a fast buck, a better buck, I would say. A normal tomato would cost me 30 rupees, an organic will cost me 60 rupees. So that just the name change and a little more cleaner, and you're making double the amount, almost. That is how people are doing it. Quinoa, this, that. It's one part of one type of semolina only. Quinoa also is one type of semolina made from some millets. Ragi has been there from ages. People have been eating that. They have given a different form. We never used to call a millet at one point of time because The people did not know what is a millet. There were different names in different communities. People used to call from those things. Today, this English word, so-called millets, is come. Wheat, we have been eating from childhood. Today, they call it gluten. From where did that come? Yes, you have to be in your limits. If she makes idli sambar at home, though she will hide ghee from anywhere, I smell and go. I take 1 spoon of my ghee. I am very conscious about my size and weight and my health. Because see, everybody loves to live longer.
Right.
God has written whatever age He has given me, I have no idea about it.
True.
But so far, touch wood, He has kept me healthy. With this weight also, I have 80/120 blood pressure, no diabetes, no heart ailments, no cholesterol. The only problem is my back and my sciatica. These are the only two problems I
So
have.
how to control it? When is there any treatment? Which way to
No,
get rid
the
of it?
sciatica can be controlled only by one thing, is giving rest to your leg. There is no other way out at all. So that is where I am lacking today. Yes, it will get okay in some time. Again, start slowly. Try to try not to think about it, and try to keep my foot warm. The warmer it is, the better it is.
Better it is, okay.
The cooler, the more pain.
So that means you said that in the winter season it will pain you
Yes,
more.
definitely more. It pains. It irritates more.
Is there any exercise to cut down?
Sciatica, I don't know.
No idea.
Sciatica, I have no idea. I had gone to my physio. He had given me 1 or 2 exercises, sleeping on the stomach and lifting your back how much ever you can, but not forcing yourself. I do that many a times. Even in bathroom, when I'm having a bath, if there is a wall in front of me, I just put my hand on the wall and try to push my torso outside so that it gives a stretch towards your back. Never bend down, but you can bend backwards.
Oh, you can bend back.
You can bend backwards a little bit so that the disc does not protrude out and it gives relief.
Really, okay.
These are only few things we have to do. We have to take care.
Take care.
Never bend down directly, never carry weights without any support. Never sit without a support. Avoid plastic chairs completely.
Completely, okay.
Never sit in one posture or one chair for a longer time, more than 30 minutes. Once you sit for 30 minutes, try to get up, please. Move around for 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, or lie down for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and again go back and sit for your work. Continuous working will always help, is a bad thing. Have a proper back support when you are sitting and working. Even if people who don't have slip discs, my suggestion would be have a proper back support when you are sitting. Have a proper posture of sitting. A small pain, don't neglect it. Go into a doctor, have an MRI done. It hardly costs anything. Even if it's costing 7,000-8,000 rupees, doesn't matter. Nothing is more than your health. Than suffering very badly tomorrow. Precaution always is better. I have gone through a bad phase. I would suggest nobody else should go into that.
So I'm seeing a wonderful dish right in front of me now. In fact, it looks delicious, mouth-watering. So what special you made for us today?
I have made the khoya.
So I want to know the recipe of that. How to make it? What ingredients is required for
See,
it?
there are the major thing in that is...
It looks very rich.
Yeah, it is rich because of ghee. One, that is definitely there. It is filled with dry fruits. And dry fruits are not ground dry fruits in that. They are full dry fruits, which are peeled.
Okay.
Normally they are peeled, like an almond without peel. It has to be put into blanched into water and remove the peel and everything like that. Basically, it is a winter dish because it has got spices. It has got those ingredients which are warm for your body. Like you can say, first ingredient is the milk. Supposing I am making 5 kilo of mithai, I need 3 liters of milk.
Okay.
I need 750 grams of khoya, that is khoa, milk product again. That khoa does not have to be doughy. It has to be crumbly. You get it in the market. It is not that you don't get it. Crumbly khoa and unsweetened.
Okay.
No sweet in that.
No sweet in it.
Unsweetened khoa. And you need dry dates. Dry dates, we remove the seeds and cut the dry date into 4 pieces. Smaller bite-sized pieces, because when they are boiling in milk, they tend to swell up. Dry dates tend to swell up, so we cut into small sizes with hand or with a knife or anything of that sort. Dry dates. Then there is dhaniya ka magaz. Dhaniya means the coriander seeds. There is the husk of that, only the husk. You get it in a Sindhi provision store. Poppy seeds, black cardamom, normal cardamom, that green elaichi. Then there is mace and there is nutmeg. And there are two powders which my mother had told me. I don't know what they are till date. One is a brown and one is white. We call in Sindhi a muh safai and muh lalai.
Made of what?
Some powder I have really done. It's edible. They are definitely edible.
No, those powder from where you are getting?
Sindhi provision stores only.
What it called?
Muh safai and muh lalai. One is muh safai and muh lalai. Muh safai means zaban ko saaf rakhna. That spiciness of that, when you put that powder in it, you don't feel that stringiness in your mouth. And one is muh lalai. Muh lalai means it should look good. That brownish. That brown powder is basically to clear up all the dirt in the ingredients or whatever it is, and to make it clear, and more brighter, more darker browner. These are, one is white and one is brown and brown. These are the main ingredients. Takes nearly 8 hours to make. Normally what we do is we boil 1 liter of milk in the night along with dry date, and when it cools down we refrigerate it. And next day we start in the morning again.
So it's a long process.
It's a very long process. Next day morning we start again with the remaining milk boiling, and then we add this boiled milk to that. Keep boiling. Saffron is added. Kesar is added to it. After a certain boil, after it reduces little bit, say from 3 liters it has to come down to, let us say, 2 liters. So it is thickened up little bit. Then we add the dry ingredients. Dry ingredients are to be roasted dryly without any ghee or anything of that sort. Just keep roasting them until you get that aroma and keep aside. And grind it. Please grind it. Everything. Even the husk of the coriander, even the poppy seeds, all has to be grounded nicely and finely. Even the spices, nutmeg, mace, cardamoms, big cardamoms, everything has to be roasted and ground and kept ready. Sugar, yes, you require around 750 grams of sugar in that.
750 for 5 liter. Okay.
Yeah, or to your taste. If you want little more, and you require 1 kilo of ghee. If you wanted to preserve it for a longer time, for shorter time you can.
For how many days we can keep this?
6 months you can keep.
Oh, once you are making it for 6 months.
6 months, but in the fridge.
Okay.
When you remove it, you can reheat up again.
Okay.
If you are reheating direct on the fire with the pan in a pan or something, I would suggest to add little milk or a tablespoon or two so that it doesn't burn. Once, because when it is from the fridge, it is too cold, and straight on the fire, it can burn also. So to avoid that burn, we just say 1 or 2 tablespoons of milk for 1 portion, so that it just mixes up nicely and heats up in a nice way. First and foremost is, after the milk is reduced, we add all the powders and start bunofying on medium flame to slow flame, never on a high flame. You have to keep bunofying with the, and keep stirring, so that in the bottom, the khajur, the dry dates don't get caught up. Don't add the dry fruit till now. Add all other ingredients. First you add the poppy seeds and this, what we call dhaniya ka
So
magaz.
while you are making, grinding all those things, it should be separately, or it
No,
can be done together all together?
No, all separately.
Separately. Everything.
Then only the spices you can put all in one. That is the mace, the cardamoms, both type of cardamoms, and the nutmeg. You can roast it and put it in one and grind it and keep it. Don't grind the sugar. Not need it. Because of the heat, it will melt on its own. First is dhaniya ka magaz goes in and poppy seeds go in. Keep continuously bunofying them completely until it gets that little brownish color, slight brown color. Then you add your spices, and again you have to bunofy for an hour. You can bunofy, because it has to come out. After you feel that yes, now still it is little watery, you add 200 grams of ghee. 200 you have to add. Keep adding. Don't add at one time.
Oh, okay.
Then you add khoya. Before putting the ghee, you have to add the khoya. After the spices are put and mixed thoroughly properly, add the khoya and again mix, so it will thicken up. Once it starts thickening, then you start putting ghee. When it comes, you feel yes, now it is a real dark brown color. You add your sugar and keep bunofying for some more minutes, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The entire sugar will melt. It will thicken up, though it will look looser. And the final ingredient, again you add your dry fruits the almonds, the pistachios, the cashew nuts, whatever you like. The final is that those two powders of that. Which I told you, Muasafai and Mulalai. Just add. Finally,
How much? What is the quantity for
that is, they for 5 kilos they give around, I think, 5 grams of each it is. Mix it nicely and thoroughly. Color will definitely come out, and the oil, I mean the ghee, will start floating on top. That is the time I think you should remove it. You leave it for some time. Don't eat immediately. Please don't eat immediately. Eat it the next day
Oh, not
because it is too hot. It will be hot till the next day. If you don't have the time, please don't make it.
So you need lot of patience to make.
Yeah, you require 6 to 8 hours of patience.
Now coming back to Karishma, as he said, he made lot of plan to get married. He said he bribed so many things. He said, what you want to share your experience with him?
A very happy married life.
I am not an easy person to go along. I am being very frank. She's been too humble and honest. I'll be very honest. I am not an easy person.
I always keep
I am
asking
a very
Karishma,
short-tempered man.
It was not difficult because he would not get angry at me as such. It was short-tempered is at all random, like, at people.
Anything wrong, I can't.
Anything wrong that way, not at me.
Not at it.
So if we fight also, I have to compromise or she has to compromise.
Yes, one has
Either one has to compromise always.
So who does compromise mostly?
She says sorry first. White lies.
So sweet of her.
She says sorry first. I am a last person to say sorry. But yes, I do agree. I do say sorry. If I really hurt her feelings, yes, I am the first person to go and say sorry. I immediately agree. I don't deny. I don't justify them. That no, this way and that way, no. If I am wrong, I am wrong. I am sorry.
Right. Want to ask both of you some question. What you know about her? What is Karishma's favorite food?
Chinese food.
Okay. What Karishma says?
Yes.
Okay. What about his favorite food?
He loves eating North Indian. He used to love eating, he still loves eating non-veg, but he has given it up. He used to love mutton biryani. He's given up. He only eats the rice. And he likes a lot of South Indian food, sambar, rice.
He said
rasam.
idli his favorite. Right.
South Indian food.
Any day.
Anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call South Indian food the healthiest form of food on earth.
So what is Karishma's favorite color?
Her favorite color is pink, I would say one, and black.
Right. So in the off time, what Karishma like to do?
Off time, I hardly see her off actually. But really, when she gets time, she would love to go on bed and relax for some time because she hardly gets time to relax for herself also. I think she would do that.
And her favorite destination of holiday?
She wants very badly to go to US.
So that means you are looking after entire choice of Karishma. You know about her.
I feel so. She has to say that whether it is yes or no.
What business Karishma you do?
So we both do property consultants and we work together. So it's like a nice...
She's the initiator. I am the finishator.
So like I do the marketing part and then he does all the paperwork and the...
What my kids are today is what she is. She has brought them up in a very big way, in a very nice way. They are very nice boys. थोड़ा बहुत compromise जिंदगी में ज़रूरी है. Be friends more than being husband and wives.
That's very nice.
This is Preeti from the Preeti Bhuyan Talk Show with Radioactive 90.4 MHz. If you have any suggestion or want to share your own incredible story, you can reach us out on Facebook, Insta, Twitter and YouTube. Until next time, this is Preeti. Keep listening, keep loving, keep inspiring.
Radioactive 90.4 MHz, Bangalore's first community radio station. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Get active.